Hey everyone, welcome back to Designs. I'm back here with part 2 of the AutoCAD beginners tutorial. In last part, we discussed some of the basic features or functions of AutoCAD. Now we'll continue with the remaining functions. So next option is erase option. As you are not using any object or it is useless for you or you want to delete it, you can use this option. First method is to click on the erase option and click on the object that needs to be deleted or erased and then press enter. Second method is just click on the object that needs to be erased or deleted and then press delete button on your keyboard and your object will be deleted. Next option is explode. This option is to explode or divide the object into parts. If you are using a rectangular polygon, the whole object will be selected when you select that polygon. So now I want a single line selection. If I select the object, I need to select the particular part of that object. So you can do it by using the option explode here. For example, if you have created an object and you want to explode it or select a single part of that object. Now as you can see, if I have selected the object, complete object will be selected. Now I'll select the option explode and just click on the object and press enter. The whole object will be exploded. Now you can see I can select the particular part of that object. This is the explode option. Next is offset option. Offset option is to create parallel lines. If you want to create a parallel line, you don't need to select line again, start from the beginning. You just have to select the option offset and then specify the distance like 10 foot or 5 feet, any distance that you want, and just select the object that needs to be paralleled. And as you can see, I'm selecting the object and just clicking on the either sides. This particular option is very useful in creating walls in two-dimensional floor plans. If you are creating elevations, walls, sections, you need to show walls in the sections or elevations or any other designs. This option is very useful. You use it repeatedly or often times. Next is text. Whenever you design any object or anything, text is also important. So here they have given two types of text, multi-line text and single line text. I usually use multi-line text because it is easy to create many line text. First I'll click on the text option and then click on the screen. Then you will see a dialog box appear here. Just type the sentences or measurements that you want to type. You can see here there are many options given in the upper section of the text dialog box. The first one is the styling of the text sentences, like what kind of heading you want. Then comes the size of the text. You can increase or decrease the size of the text here. I have increased the size of the text here, and then you can use bold, underline it, or you can use italics, or you can overline it. You can use powers and base. There are so many options here, similar to Microsoft Word software. Now you can also change the style of the fonts. Whatever style you like, you can change it to the other styles you want. See, I have changed the style, and also you can change the color of your fonts. You can select any of the colors that you desire and the font will be changed to that color. The next options are similar to the options that are found in Microsoft Word software. So whatever you want, editing, bulleting, or the line styles, line spacing, columns, rows, everything will be found here. So this is the text option. As you can see, my text box is smaller compared to the object or screen that is appearing. So I can increase the text by using scale option. We have discussed in part 1 how to use scale. Just click on the scale option and then click on. I want to double the size of the object, so I'll just click on the scale option and then I'll click on the object. I'll type 2 here. so the scale of that object will be increased. You can click a 4, or as you wish. If you want 4 times bigger object, then you can click, just type 4 here. Next option is match properties. If you want a property to be matched with the other object's property, then you can use this option. For example, I have written a text here which is very small, so I click on the match property option here, and I'll click on the bigger text object, and then I'll click on the object that is smaller than that. So the properties will be matched here, as you can see. This can be done to any shape or any object you have drawn on your drawing. So next comes the color of the objects. If you have drawn a object, lines or circles, you want to change the color of that object, you can select the colors here. And also thickness of the line, you can decrease or increase the thickness of the line. If you want continuous line, that is default option that can be easily drawn. But if you want other kinds of lines like dotted line, dash line, you just go here and you can see there is an option other here. Click on that option. There will be a dialog box, and you can click on the load here. See, you can select any of the line here, dash line, dotted line, according to your designs. Just click OK here, and that line will be loaded in your line options. Go to the line option and click on the dash line. Now draw a line. That line will appear in the same pattern that you have selected. See, this is a dash line. Similarly, you can select other options here, other lines like dotted lines, dot and dash lines, or you can use continuous lines according to your designs. Next is dimensions. So just click on the dimension option and click on the line, and you will get the dimensions. I have clicked here dimensions, but you cannot see the dimension. That is because of your settings. You need to set your dimensions, style and text size, everything. So I just click DIM. You will get some options. Dim style, you can select it, and then this kind of dialog box appear here. Modify your current dimensions by selecting the symbols and arrows, lines, etc. These are all on default options, so I don't need to change it, but if you want, you can change it. Next comes the symbols and arrows. You can use either arrow mark, closed fill, or architectural mark, or any other marks to denote your dimensions. Next comes the text option. I am increasing text here, the height of the text, so that it will match my object. Here is primary units, change it to engineering. If you don't change it, then it will appear in decimal itself. Then set current and close the dialog box. As you can see, the text height and tick marks are increased. But I need more height, so again I'll change it by typing DIM here, dim style. Then this box appear, modify it. Then again increase the height of the text. So I'm increasing the height of the architectural tick here. See, I have increased it, and now I'll go to the text option. I'll increase the height of the text here. Then I'll go to the primary units, which is already on the default. Then OK, then select set current, and then close the box. Again it has been increased. So this is one kind of dimension option. Then there are many other options. In direct dimension, you don't have to click points, you just need to click the object and it will show you the dimension. But in linear dimensions, you have to click points. From where to where you need dimension. My lines are not continuous, so I'm selecting the continuous line. Yes, okay, then now you have a linear dimensions where you have specified 2 points, selecting 2 points. Now again, if you select here dimensions, then so many dimensions will appear. I want aligned dimension. If I have slant line, then I can choose aligned dimension, click on the points and press enter. You'll get a aligned dimension. Then if I want to measure the angle of an object, then you have angular dimensions. Go to the dimension option and select the angular option and select the two lines between which you want an angle dimension. Then the angle dimension will be appeared. Next, arc length. For this I need to draw the arc to show you how we measure arc here. Select 3 points and arc is formed here. Then select the arc length and select the arc. See, you can see the arc length here. This is exact dimensions. And next is radius of the circle. You can measure the radius of the circle. First we need to draw the circle here and then select the radius. Now select the circle and just click here somewhere, then you'll get the radius of the circle. Similarly, diameter. Here you are measuring the radius, but if you select the diameter option, then the whole diameter will be measured. Then the coordinates, that we don't use much here. Then jogged dimensions. Some of the designs you can use these options in some of the designs, but it is not much necessary option. Okay, next comes the layer options, but these are very complex functions, so we'll discuss in other video. So this is it. These are the options that are basically used in AutoCAD. Other than that, you can see here utilities. There are measure options. You can measure the dimensions and measure the area, etc. And then comes the clip. It has 3 options: cut, copy and paste option. You can select the object in this file and cut it or copy it, then go to the another file or open the another file and go to the clipboard and select the paste option. It will be pasted there. Thank you for watching my videos. Subscribe and share my videos. We'll meet next time. Until then, bye bye.